everyone, I'm Alex from AVING News here at CES. It's a technology show, but let's not forget our roots. As a people, we were hunters and gatherers until we figured out how to farm, get domesticated. It is one of the bases of our human existence to be able to feed billions of people. Now, it's not all farming, but irrigation is going to be a big part of what I'm going to talk about right now, Rocket 2.0. We're going to talk to Ray Locke, who is the CEO and founder of Full Nature Farms. Learn a little bit about how he is improving the way that we irrigate our crops. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Did the intro work? Was that a little too over the top?
No, it's all good. Amazing.
Great. Well, tell us about yourself. What is Full Nature Farms, and tell us about who you are.
Yep. So Full Nature Farms is a Hong Kong company. We focus our core business is focusing on indoor farming in Hong Kong. But this time we are bringing our outdoor farming technology to CES.
Great. What is that technology?
So our system is called Rocket 2.0. It's a smart irrigation system. So we rely on sensors to collect different types of data, like climate data, soil data, and crop data. Data is sent to AI for analyze. AI combines this data along with weather forecasts to generate a dynamic irrigation schedule that is adjusted in real time. And then the rocket will also control the irrigation devices, such as water pump and water valve. And then it will precisely irrigate the plant.
That's great. Well, before we get too much more into the actual product, I do want to know a little bit about your team. So my understanding is you don't just bring in the products, you actually kind of customize some of the things that you bring in, and you have your own software developing side. Tell us about your team a little bit.
So we are an incubation company in Hong Kong. We are part of the Hong Kong Science Park Technology Program. Yeah. And then we have 6 engineers on the team. We deal with hardware design, software design, and we deal with the manufacturing directly as well.
Great. Okay, so now let's get into more detail, and specifically, let's learn a little bit about the applications of this, where we're going to see it. You mentioned farming, but I think it goes well beyond that, doesn't it?
Yes, so our main focus is at farming right now, but it can be used for prop tech, or property management, or including golf course, or real estate parks, etc.
Well, that's great. So obviously that means anywhere in the world. I mean, golf courses are literally everywhere, even in the desert, so... Yeah. Let's say, where are you now? Let's talk about that. Where are you in your development? Are you looking for partners? Are you international? Where are we now?
So this is the first time for us to exhibit in CES. The feedbacks are pretty good so far. Yeah.
That's great, man.
And so right now, this is our first exhibition. So we are looking for a regional seller for us, or maybe distributor. Yeah. But our priority is look for pilot project partners. So with the pilot project partners, we are giving the rocket for free for them to try out, and then in return, we hope to get feedbacks from them.
Well, that's pretty cool. So looking for people from anywhere in the world, I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
And that's why this is probably the perfect place.
Yep,
now,
correct.
Obviously, we are here to talk about you and your product, but just because I am curious, how has your experience on a personal level been here in Vegas and at CES?
Yep. So I've been to CES over 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago. So this is not my first time, but this time the scale is a lot bigger. The venue is a lot bigger. It's quite happening.
20 years ago. We were here 20 years ago. I was not.
Oh.
But we were here 20 years ago as well. Thank you so much. 20 years for our anniversary as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there must be huge changes, because 20 years ago would have been, this was when, the Apple iPod was coming out, right? Or the iPhone was 2005 or something. What a change this has been for you. So very cool to see that you've been a part of that change, not just as someone who's been to the show, but also coming out with your own company as well.
But didn't know that.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Okay, so let's finish up here. Tell us anything else more about the company that I missed, that I wasn't able to do. Of course. So what are the benefits of using your product? What is the goal of this, right?
So our product is mostly focusing on water saving. We are in our pilot projects, we are seeing at least a 30% of water saving and significant reduce of labor work, because healthier plants mean less maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially, this is the perfect area. We're literally in a desert in Vegas, and I know California right now experiencing some really dry weather and fires, as they always do. Yeah. But that water conservation is going to play a huge factor in the United States market, as well as all around the world, especially with climate change.
Correct.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Really appreciate it. Rocket 2.0, you can check it out. Very cool product from Full Nature Farms. Ray, thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. AVING News, Alex Sigrist. Check out what they have at Full Nature Farms. We'll see you again. Awesome,
cool.
man.
Thanks, man.
Fantastic.
Thank
you.